They're shooting at the fucking...
Yeah, I got a speedboat dude's driving away. I lost him in the brush. In the fog. It's up to you. Do you want to land or go or not go after him?
Here, we'll just make it a bigger fucking squad here.
Just right behind us. I can't see him now. Oh, that's a good sign. Hey, don't beach this because I feel like we're gonna need it. You can push it using your interaction key. Oh, fantastic. Oh. Thing is, if you don't reach it, the tank takes it away.
That should be fun to look.
Shooting at the body, I guess.
There's only 4 of them left, and now they're shooting at dead bodies without even PIDing them. Ay, ay, ay. Glad to hear it, man, and I hope you enjoyed the rut up. And welcome to the stream. Today's focus, training day.
I don't have any dead charges left anymore. Or AT. We'll get one off of the enemies. Hopefully. Let's keep moving. Somebody watch our 6. And somebody watch our right, and somebody watch our left. Oh, 6, I've got funnels. We're gonna clear each of these oil rigs. Looking for a plane crash, right? We got a masquerade to our more. You said masquerade? Yeah, a lot of dead dudes. I was saying it's a masquerade, but there's only 9 or 10 dead dudes in the hill car. Hold on.
Oh, they're finding the dead. They're finding the dead bodies I just made.
Hit bang 320. Got a funny feeling about us. 20 guys lying on the ground. Check the bodies for explosives. Confirm, yeah, they're all fucking dead as shit. I can see an RPG guy. I'll grab it, I'm like. I've got 2 rounds. I've got a few max. I'm in for the RPG.
I'm looking at the wrong spot.
3 actually. I'm here to find any ammo for that. Too funny. Arm yourselves. This is a bad fucking place. They're not shooting it up. Those are still necessary. It might be some fucking crew. That's out your shit. Oh, I can hear those screams. And I hate good. Somebody, 2 guys, get the fucking boat and go circle the island.
They're already prepping the escape route.
Well, I can't, because I can get you guys up all the time. Don't fucking go.
Yeah, I'll also stream the debrief. That's actually a good point. It's like they're sending Auntie Stack to get the boat.
Should have. I can't hear them. It didn't. I have mod. Auntie, it's just it's not on because a preset I got path wasn't correct technically. It's fine, whatever. I'll go drive the boat since I can't see the shit anyway.
Alright, Sniper's gonna get the boat out because apparently he doesn't have the zombie mod on.
Everybody else on me, we're gonna push and we'll fucking kill all these fuckers.
I don't think I can set him to be invisible. Or at least I don't remember how, so I'm not going to bother. I was going to follow them in, but we can just do it from here. They're marking themselves with IR too. That's good. That's good. Only one person did it. No coordination on that. You know, I wanted to make a boomer, a strapper zombie, but I think that'd be too hard for these guys. So we'll save that topic for another day. So Sniper and Ons here getting the boat. Let's put a few more down. Well, this is embarrassing. It's now too dark for the AI to notice him. Ah, fuck. That's okay. We'll just add it to the suspension. Or the attention. Jeez. Can't even speak right.
Yep, got more bodies. Fuck crew, how y'all doing? I'm appointed to the west as well. Found press cord, dude.
See, now they're all putting IR on. Thankfully. Auntie and Sniper Wolf on the boat.
Boat circling. Copy. Don't the others have to tell me when to stop? Let's continue on, guys. Southwest, right? Let's move south. Yeah, let's move southwest. Take up to say it. I see enemies here. Right in front of me. One guy. Hold your fire. No, he's looking at his point.
Swinging the boat around.
I see nothing else on thermal, so I was behind the car. That's the only thing I see.
Nice, you get a Porsche. Not bad.
I see bodies in this one guy. He's not blind tunnel, put his hands up. Okay, I'll rush it. What?
Don't shoot him. That ruins the fucking mood.
Good warning shot.
I'm just gonna look at you. I can't even see shit now because it's night. Fire on me. See, now there's...
Clear the town.
Supposed to get that, I was supposed to hit the end button, he was supposed to die, and then the zombies.
Let's find someone to come over this AA.
There's not even a point now.
You just want the because shit too. A lot of tires on the last.
No fucking point
Good
now.
doing that. Nemesis bring the town 360 with Thor. Optic, do you see anything? Are you guys just doing circles around the entire island? Yeah, okay. Copy. This, they're already damaged.
Yes, they're already damaged.
I can move this one.
Yeah, look, they're damaged. They're not, like, irreparably damaged, but they're damaged. That shouldn't be normal.
Yep, see you later, man. I've already said in previous ops, I get really pissed off when they shoot unarmored civs. I try to make it as obvious as I can when they have actual explosives on them. It's just, that's the pinnacle though. When you set something up with an unarmored guy to create the pinnacle detention, and then they just shoot him, that really pisses me off.
Use the turrets. Make sure Nemesis is in there.
I'm gone. I haven't set the time.
So we're gonna have this cool little thing where they, you know, he dies and I put some guys in the town, they come in, and then they'd use these turrets to defend them. No fucking point. Whatever, we'll go with this plan B. At least that'll trigger the zombies to come explore. Well, they saw the zombies. Some decent.
Getting alright, guys.
Where are you guys? I'm ready.
Getting surrounded with zombies.
Well, they're unconscious now.
And I'm getting some maps.
Now Thor's just abusing the fact that zombies can't climb. He's just gonna get fucking surrounded.
Let me know when you see it.
If you can see the map, what direction are you?
How's this for a thumbnail?
East, west.
He is literally surrounded.
I'm at the east end of the island.
Ah. Nemesis reviving on his body, making a run for it. Grizzly's gonna make a run for it. Well, start it with a clusterfuck, end it with a clusterfuck. Am I right? Or am I right? Grizzly just going to a full fucking sprint. They're trying to PID by gunshots. They're just gonna leave Thor behind. He's just dropping all of his shit to make a run for it. They're flashbanging the zombies. No, it's a thermite grenade. It's a, yep, thermite grenade. Thor's gonna need some cover fire when he gets to the beach. Grizzly's not really in any trouble. He was able to throw that grenade and distract him, but Thor's in a tight spot. Very tight spot. He's definitely gonna need some fucking cover fire if he survives. I've lowered the range of their attacks, so they have to be right on you. But yeah, he's gonna need some help here. Grizzly's turning around, firing right at him, but not really that effective. He only got 1 kill. 2 kills. Well, they killed Thor. Rest in peace, his sacrifice. Ah, yep, great. We killed the zombies, guys. Great, let's get in the boat. What a sacrifice. Yeah, you shot 40 Mike at Thor. I'm not surprised that he's dead. Just go. Just cheese it. Cheese it.
What do you want to do, Grizz? They can just sprint at us. I mean, do you want to go back to base or what? Yeah, fucking head back to base.
And now frames are taking a dump.
I want to shoot zombies! Oh, they turned the turret. Right, there you go.
Oh my god, frames are starting to die. Yes, I know, game, it is not a boat.
I like them to actually push the boat around. And my nice go for it. No, Auntie, you've already got the high score.
Very tempted to say mission failed, but whatever. face palming.
Alrighty then.
Thank you for blowing me up. Whoever's on that
Dude.
PhD blew me up.
I respawned and just fucking ran.
I'm not kidding. That minigun did nothing.
You have to shoot him in the head.
I tried.
Alright,
Couldn't really aim it.
before I say anything, Sniper Wolf, you want to give some analysis? Because I have a feeling your analysis is going to match mine pretty fucking on point.
The good one or the bad one?
All of it.
Alright, fucking comms were shit. I had people
Yep.
just fucking lighting shit up, no contact calling, like, let me know what you're shooting at, man. Like, if you're just shooting, or if you see a guy, call him out at the same time you're shooting him, because if you trade with him and we can't find you, herder, guess what? We can't find you. Civilians, for fuck's sake, if they don't have a gun, don't shoot them. Just because we have the zombies mod does not mean everything is a zombie. Like, if it has a weapon, PID, man. Like, I got shot in the face by a friendly. Like, we don't even look like them, not even in the least.
To my reply on that, I just saw a guy move up on the left of us. So I didn't know
Okay, so
guys
that's why
were
you take
added
a
up
second
there.
to PID. 1 second, that's all you need. Hey,
Yeah,
is that
three
guy
friendly
wearing a
grenades
fucking...
bounce off my head.
Yeah. If
It's
there's a
easy
dude,
for you-
if he's wearing a fucking boonie hat and a green shirt, probably a bad guy. If he's wearing a big United States military vest, it's probably a good guy.
Yeah, just had one situation where one guy moved up behind me and Christian shot us both, so that's why.
Okay. PID, 1 second.
Yeah, no.
Split second, that's all you need. We don't look anything like them. That's all I can think about at the moment after just whatever bullshit happened, but the
Yep.
suicide bombers killed me a lot. Well, at least once. That was my fault. I totally called it.
You did call it, and that's what I said. I'm like, oh, it's no fun when he knows it's going to happen.
I was like,
Yeah.
well, I don't want to miss any intel, but at
Right.
the same time, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get blown up. So.
I knew, like, with that guy hiding behind the truck, yeah, he's hiding the fact that he has a fucking bomb on him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
And
the
the
thing.
last guy,
Let that be a
Go ahead.
lesson, though. If it looks really suspicious like that, that's probably because I've made it like that for a reason. Go with your
It was
gut
kind of
instinct.
hard to see with the damn ace thing making me jump every time. It was I was like I
Yeah,
couldn't really
I
like
saw
look
that.
at him. I just saw the thing and I was like, well, I guess I'll just interrogate him. I exploded.
By the way, Bill is apparently really, really pissed off about that op, which I can't blame him
I
for.
am too. Like, we got to get our shit together, guys. Like, I know this isn't the crazy fucking ultra spec op stuff, but at the same time, like, very basic stuff that we're just all over the fucking place on.
Mhm.
Very
I got-
basic.
360 security a lot.
360
Yes.
Thanks,
as of
Liru.
the calling. Like,
Thanks,
anything.
Liru.
Chris,
Oh,
I think it
come
was
on.
twice with you.
Yeah, it was both times.
Yeah,
I thought
walk right
both
behind
times
him.
I thought you were Nemesis.
I was a black guy with a PKM
No.
or an AK.
No. When I heard you're walking, I turned around because I heard the steps, and I would shoot.
I got a couple of guys on a different Discord room saying looks like Corporal Liru is picking on Auntie tonight on stream.
Yeah, you were pretty easy to PID with that Bushwookie outfit.
Yeah.
But it's also honestly luck of the draw too. Like I would, just take a unit, start walking, or like, and just it would be you. Like compared to everyone else, it was just you. So I'm like, well, I feel bad now because Auntie keeps getting shot.
But
So,
you're not
When we,
supposed to be able to see me when I'm wearing a Bushwookie outfit. I look like a bush.
But you're a moving bush.
Exactly. When we walked on top of that squad, and I was on point, I literally turned right, and I looked right, and I saw nothing. I turned back around, an entire squad's on top of me. I said, fuck it, threw a grenade. Yeah, that grenade was mine.
But there were times where I'd either I'd walk behind you and just start saying, hi, how you doing? I know you can't hear me, but, I'd wait
Yeah.
till someone would notice. Or there'd be times where I'd just be crouching in the open, and then you guys would walk past and I'd throw a grenade. And I think the second one is what made Bill rage quit, because I just stood there. I watched you. All of you were looking in one direction. It's like, well, yeah, this is cute.
Bill didn't actually rage quit.
I'm talking to Alf right now. He raged at everyone and everything, so Well, I'll have
he
it.
was pissed, but yeah, I'll tell you about it in a minute.
Yeah. What else? If someone's down and you're bringing them back, just little note. This is something for me to work on as well of how I'll, throw units at you. But if you're trying to medic multiple people, I'm referring to the first island, and there's buildings. Bring them in the buildings so you can have, instead of dividing your forces to maybe watch north and watch south, instead of doing that, just put them in a building. So have the guy you're bandaging, if he's still up, lightly bandaged, he can just watch the door. And I was literally like, while you guys were medicing yourselves, I was just going to buildings going, yep, they could watch from this direction and this direction, have the bodies on the floor, medics could be doing stuff, and they could even just have one guy watching, and that's fine. But again, when you hear shots, you can expect that everyone on that island's going to check it out, so you don't know where they're going to come from. Just things to point out.
If you're a fucking machine gunner, play a machine gunner. Don't be running ahead of everyone else. Like, we need to, like, if we're gonna, like, move as a super sweet spec ops team, for fuck's sake, like, if I have to see one more dude, like, 30 meters in front of the fucking main line of advance, running around with a fucking machine gun and thermal goggles on, I'm gonna just shoot you. Like, for fuck's sake, like, you're not fucking Rambo. Like, I understand you're getting kills, but really? I had thermal goggles the entire game, but I think I used them twice.
I never had thermals.
I never used them until it got dark, so it wasn't that way.
But, like...
Here's what I'm going to say.
The
maybe
only point it was the start of the game I was on point, because the rest of the time I was moving with Grizzly, so I'm taking that shit.
It was only the first part where we saw that he was in the forest. The other times
there was a lot of times where people are just all over the place. We just gotta, like, get our spacing. Not, like... Actually, that's the bad point. We
spacing
need to
was also
a little bit more. Yeah, space less. Because, like, there's points when, like, I looked around and there's, like, a dude, like, a click over here and then way over here and then, like,
here's what I'll say.
And then when we entered buildings, our spacing shit.
When you were in urban environments, your spacing was really clustered, but which is fine, except none of you, were, coordinating which directions you were looking. Again, reflecting that comms were shit. When you were far apart, in, this type of op where I have veteran difficulty because you guys want first person, you gotta, stick a bit closer together. Keep on with your battle buddy, Like, I remember Thor went down, and I literally put in, where's Thor? And it was Rutger's job to keep eyes on him because he's your battle buddy.
That's really tough.
Some sort of
really
radio
hard.
comms as well, where we check in by numbers.
Exactly.
Because trying
Something
to
like
remember
that.
everybody's names is not really good for the squad. So if it's like assign everybody a number as they go down the list, and everybody remember the number. So
hey guys, watching on the stream, can you bring up anything that I might have forgotten?
And check in that way, much quicker, much easier.
Just
and then you get
there's
find
a lot
out
of
how many
stuff
you
that
got in your
happened.
squad.
Yeah, really, that just comes down to the squad leader, just kind of calling for check-ins every once in a while.
And there's one more thing I want to point out, just with the suicide bombers and civilians and such. I will only do that if you just start offing the civs for no reason or shooting at their vehicles. There will be repercussions for that, but I will do my best to make sure that it is blatantly obvious that there's a frickin' satchel strapped to his back. And if I'm like remote controlling and like showing my back to you and there's no explosive, that means he's clean. All right, I'm trying to make it blatantly obvious because when you shot
to that last guy.
So that last guy, what was supposed to happen was I can't communicate with you guys other than intel, really. I can't remote control and direct chat because it doesn't work with TFAR. And plus it was pitch black, so he wouldn't be able to see you guys anyway. I put intel on him just telling you guys to run. I was going to then, hit the end button, kill him off, and then have the zombies pop. But
so next time we try doing that, we need to do it on the radio so we can hear you trying to
Yeah, that's why I said over the radio, I was telling him, I was like, let me just make sure Liru could hear me. And I put over the radio, I'm telling him to put his hands up.
We made like 3 shoutouts and
right.
I was hoping that you'd hear that, or at least put his hands up or something like that. But when he didn't, I kind of assumed he
right.
might
I get
have
that.
had a demo charge.
I get that.
In
but
the start, he looked like a zombie. to me.
He
Oh,
was
yeah.
supposed to. I put him
Definitely.
in a wounded animation and everything. But just remember, the zombies, if you put a shot, they'll start walking towards you or anything. Just my point is, for suicide bombers and things, people of interest, I'll try to make it look as obvious as I can, but not from a
Yeah.
distance. You got to get a little close for comfort, but not close enough for you to outright die. Maybe wounded, but not die. Some
Well, I have
other
a
issues on my
suggestion.
end. Sorry, go ahead, Auntie.
I was just saying I've got another suggestion from
Shoot.
people in this other Discord channel that I found myself part of. A guy called Brinny who lives in the Netherlands who runs servers for another gaming community I'm on. He looks after all the web and all that lot and TeamSpeak. He says there's so many people asking you in the stream about how to join that you're getting a bit pissed off with it. He says what you should do is create a rule using Nightbot so that if people ask you, Nightbot will reply for you.
Yeah, I'll get Alf on that. Alf, shoot me a message over the Steam. Tell me you got that. I think we actually do have a command with that, but we'll make one. But yeah, that sort of thing. We'll cover that because why not? I know though they're having me tweak how to do recruitment because we're getting a lot of people in here. Like, I mean, if you look at channel above, there's that vanilla server has been getting a lot of activity these days.
But
Yeah, that
but
was
also,
quite a few people on this afternoon, weren't there?
Right.
I thought this job was great, and the perspectives was really hard.
The start was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I learned a lot in that kind of stuff.
Sweet Jesus, we need better 360 security in jungles. I've learned that.
I
Twice.
got two more things to say. Number one, why'd you leave Thor behind?
Me? I didn't
Why?
know Thor was there. I didn't see him. I couldn't
You didn't see
shit.
him?
It's like
Shit,
two
that's
guys
why
went
I'm
over
looking for
me.
night vision. I couldn't see anything.
All right. Yeah.
You
Also,
always take night
always
vision.
bring night vision for fuck's
I
sake.
thought, hey, it's pretty light. We probably
No.
aren't gonna need some night vision.
The timing, I literally specifically set the timing though of that op so that it would be dark by the time you got to that third
I
island
was
to help
also
build fucking
rushing because
suspense.
you were rushing me. Damn it.
Ugh. Come on, guys. I try to
Grizzly.
plan these things, every little detail,
Guys,
and then
the
you
worst
fuck
part
it
is,
up.
Grizzly wasn't the only person. There were another guy there too.
I mean, honestly, it should have been Rut's fault because Rut was his battle buddy.
Rut had to leave though.
Not before
As a
Thor
squad
went
lead, you need
down.
to coordinate that.
Thor left after we got fucked.
You good, Bill? You
Again,
good? I'm not
Thor
mad
was
at you or
mad
anything.
before
I'm
he
actually
left.
happy that you're raging because I'm also pissed off
I
too.
said, I went over there. I said, Thor, where? Not Thor. I said, Rut, where's Thor? And he said, I don't know.
Yeah, and I get you, Bill. I agree. He's
Not
Steam
my
messaging
fault.
me right now, so I'm
I'm sorry
assuming
I
he's
walked
watching the
over, but I
stream or
couldn't see
listening
shit.
to it. I'm not mad at any of them.
one
I'm just
thing.
mad at the
When
tactics
we
they
die,
use.
we lose
Ah.
the group management.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was
But
annoying.
it's easy
Yeah.
to get back into it.
Yeah.
It's easy, but you have to find the correct guy. If
That's
there's
a nice
another
little
guy that has
punishment
died
for when you
too-
fucking die, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's annoying
another
as
thing.
fuck.
It is, but don't die.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
again, two things I gotta say. Two more things. Number one, sorry that the pack system was being consumed. I thought I fixed that, but apparently I didn't. I think that it is set to the proper setting, but because we turned keying off because of that weird freaking ace error or whatever error, that modded issue where it kicks random
It
people off.
messed with it.
Yeah, it might have. I'll check into that. I'll see what I can do about it. Number two, do you remember on this when you got to the second island and you got to that first compound and you were taking fire from that one guy in the second story that kept moving around?
Yes.
Obviously that was me, but you guys know with advanced movement you can vault over the wall, right?
Yeah.
Why were you still trying to funnel into that one choke point like chickens?
I was trying to kill him, and we had another downed guy, and I was trying to cover the medic. I don't know where everybody else went. I was
Every
just
time I go
trying to cover
revive, I
those
got
two.
shot by him.
I had no idea where that guy was.
I saw him, and I tried to kill him. That's why I got shot.
And that's when I had to help you.
The other, I don't know what everybody else did with that, honestly.
And,
I knew Sniper and Bill, and I think somebody else went over to the other compound. but I was trying to protect the medic and the patient.
Right. Nemesis, I think you even saw me. I literally teleported myself up to that compound while you guys were still there and tested that wall to make sure you could vault it over just so I could, not shit on
That
you
was the
guys
way
over
I
the
saw
stream.
him. I told Kios I saw He-Man.
Yeah. Like, I just want to make sure if I'm, spewing stuff at you that it's at least justified. But yeah,
Yeah.
you can vault over that wall.
Yeah,
We
I'll
need to
you
I'll
can
figure out
say
how
vault
to
that.
over
talk to
just
you.
about anything.
I'm not that used to using that, so it's
We
not.
really
and,
need to figure out a way that you can hear us, because like we're actually doing verbal stuff. Like when that first
Yeah.
engagement, when you were just looking at me showing you didn't have a bomb, like I was like, "Sir, I need you to take a knee and turn around," and you're
Yeah.
just like standing there. You couldn't hear
Yeah,
me.
that's
so.
just a limitation with TFAR, and the only way
Yeah.
to fix that would be to not use TFAR, and there's no way that's not going to happen. So
I mean, you could turn off your
Realistically-
TFAR plugin.
No, realistically, I mean it's kind of shitty, but instead of taking control, just put that outfit on and just
Or
teleport there.
you use the Achilles thing to hide yourself, which will make you invisible, invincible, you can be walked through, and you teleport yourself by us.
right.
Just make it easier, because I'm like actually giving like verbals.
Yeah,
And
like
I'm
that
just not
last guy, I
getting
was telling him to
anything.
put his hands up, and you didn't hear me.
When you ran off as the officer, I was literally chasing you. to the
Oh
side
yeah,
of the
yeah.
room,
That
trying
was
to
that was
fucking
my
take your
fault.
legs.
I meant to tab out and then immediately surrender him, and then he started running, and then I misclicked, and then misclicked again, and then got him on the third time because he was a
Yeah.
cheeky little bastard. I apologize
Yeah.
for that one.
Oh no, that's I
It's all
enjoyed
good.
it, because I was already kind of like a little grizzled from fucking getting shot in the face by a friendly. So I was like, oh my god, if this motherfucker runs, and he started running, so I started chasing.
I said, when they said he started running, I said, fucking leg him.
I heard that.
Because like I was watching him from the second story up in the window, and I saw him run. So I moved to the other window to try and shoot him, and I was like, fuck, there's a bush in the way.
Hey, at the very least, at the end of this op, I can say that we have some really good content for to be continued memes.
Oh, wow.
Fucking me.
As soon, yeah,
Both
you twice.
times.
When you turn around, that'll be it. Yeah.
I actually got you that second time. I got you the second time. That's
Yeah.
what
You,
matters.
hey, you at least learned something.
The landing
Dude,
on that
I
first island
heard the
was great.
steps and I said, fuck, I hope that's Nemesis. And then turned spraying.
Wait, you hoped it was a friendly, and then you turned spraying.
Yes.
So if it was a friendly, good God, Nemesis, you're welcome.
I would have rather shot a friendly and then had to heal him.
No, here's the fun part though. I watched you team kill that guy in the building, and I was questioning what the hell you were doing. I was behind you for that entire bout. I'm like, what the hell are
Wait,
you
no, that
doing?
was Nemesis. Nemesis was the one that killed Sniper in that building.
I killed Sniper.
Because like I walked up and I was like, I saw Sniper and I was like, wait, that's a friendly. And then turned right to go to where you fucking
Chris,
snuck
I
up
lied,
next
As
to
I
me.
Yeah.
said, I had that example where you moved up behind Grizzly, where we were moving up together on the compound. And I turned to look at Grizzly, and I saw a guy behind us. I was, who the hell is up here with us? And then he shot me. Or about what the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah,
Wow.
that
I
was
actually
me.
got up to go warm my food up at that point. I was like, I'm gonna get
Every
up for a
single
minute.
time you snuck up next to me, I thought the steps were Nemesis.
It was ironic too, because each time it happened, I only had to remote control him for a second, and then boom, I was right behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, those fucking
I
rebels
saved him
popped
once.
out of
I
nowhere.
saved you once, Grizzly.
Thank you, Nemesis. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, hey, thank you. Because that fucker was hiding behind the tree.
Well,
So a lot of time guys moved up right next to us.
there's one thing we all need to remember. Don't try to help the medic.
I
Don't
didn't
ever try.
see the intel text. Was the squad leader the only one
So,
that was able to
here's
see that?
here's what I
was
did.
able to
Here's
see it.
No, I could see it too.
here's what I ended up calibrating to after the first few times, because I remember how to do it. I can set it to either everyone in your team sees it, everyone in your group that your group 2 sees it, or only the specific person that picks it up can see it in the Ares Intel section. So I'm going to start doing it in the Ares Intel section by individuals, forcing you to communicate with each other about the fucking intel. I think that's a win-win.
Yeah. I don't know, like,
Can
if
we-
I would
can
see,
we
I
also
saw the
make it-
title, but that was it. Like, I would only see the
Yeah,
title.
you'd
I
have
was
to
really
then go
confused.
into your map. You have to
Dude,
then
yeah,
go
maybe
into your
we
map. There's a
forced me to
tab
pop
called
up my
Ares
map.
Intel.
Can we take off forcing it to pop up on
Yeah,
map?
yep. That's what you do. That's what happens when you group it to side. That's why even better for me to then group it to the individual player. It'll happen for them. They can then, look. The map will automatically pop up for them. They can look at it, and then they can communicate it to everybody.
Because that was quite annoying having it pop up, and I was like, oh shit, let me exit that.
Yep, I understand.
Otherwise, I mean, besides the obvious faults, I mean, the engagements were good. We just need to cluster up a little bit better and not.
We need to
go
cluster
ham.
up in the jungles and spread out in the urban.
You don't have to spread out. You just have to look at all the routes. Like if you got 3 guys up against the wall, you can have one looking left, one looking right, and then one looking behind you. And the place where Bill rage quit was literally that scenario, and all like 2 of you were looking left and one of you was looking right, and it's like, what about right behind you? And I was just standing there with my AK debating, should I throw a grenade at him? Yeah, I'll throw a grenade at him.
Me and Nemesis were
Then Auntie
looking
shot me.
one way because we were inside the building, and we knew the rest of them were outside the building. We were like, okay, they'll be fine. And then we hear a big boom, and we're like, fuck, they're gonna be dead.
Hey, at least you figured that out.
I was like, I saw that radio tower, and I was like, what if we destroy this radio tower, we get a bonus?
I burned all my charges on that tower.
The bonus was lore. Good job, guys. Made your own little event.
Damn it,
was
Liru.
nice.
How many charges did you set on it?
4.
You only need like 2.
You only need 2.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Well, see you guys later.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm
User
gonna quickly mute
disconnected from your
myself and
channel.
my stream.
Sound muted.
Thank you guys so much for watching that little blunder. It's clear that, for our Tactical Mondays, we have a lot of lessons to teach. Hope you liked the zombie bit in the end. I hope you liked the fact that I was a bit bloodthirsty today, which, I'll be honest, I kind of enjoyed too, even though it was tearing my hair out god-awful at times. But thank you guys so much again. It'll be ported over to YouTube in a few days, so you can watch it over and over again, or watch it over to Twitch. I don't give a shit, but if you want to join the community, Veritas Gaming is what you need to Google, what you need to look up. If you think you can do better than these guys, I highly encourage, if you think you can do better, by all means sign up and prove me right. Prove me right. Please, please, learn from their mistakes. Because we have some really good tactical guys, and we have some guys that need to learn a lot. So, anyway, operate operationally, ladies and gentlemen. See you Wednesday. It's going to be the Berlin Wall. And then Friday is going to be some Tanoa clusterfuck, so yay. See you guys soon.